Welcome to Duality Gamecast. Today's episode, Card of the Dead.
Welcome to Duality Gamecast. I'm Matt. And I'm William. Today we're taking a look at the AEG card game, Card of the Dead. William, how's this game play?
Well, it's pretty quick. It's pretty fast-paced. Basically, at the beginning of the game, there's one deck of cards in the game. So at the beginning of the game, everyone's dealt 10 cards. They pick up to 3 action cards. They have up to 1 point value each on them in their hand, shuffle the rest back in the deck. Then you begin. You have a handful of cards, do the top card of the deck, flip it over. It's either a zombie, in which case it goes out in front of you, and that's bad because you'll get overwhelmed by zombies. It's an event card, in which case that goes off immediately, and sometimes they have permanent effects. Like this one here says Swarm, it makes people draw 2 cards a turn. Or it is, look at that, it's like I set up the deck. It's an action card, in which case this just goes in your hand and it's an extra ability you can play. After you've done that, you'll have to play 1 card from your hand. All the cards in your hand are going to be actions. Actions have 2 purposes. They have a foot up in the right-hand corner, either has a 0, 1, 2, or 3 on it. That's movement points. So you can play it in front of you, and the goal of the game is to get enough movement points to escape. So you can play it in front of you basically as towards victory points to completing that round, or you can play it for its actual action ability, which may make you draw more cards, chase zombies to someone else's area, something along those lines. Keep going like this in a loop until either there's 3 basically game-ending conditions. Either everyone else gets eaten because after so many zombies showed up, based on the number of players, you lose. Someone actually manages to escape the town, in which case the number of action points you have, movement points you have in front of you is how many victory points you make. Or if the deck depletes, you just count up how much movement point everybody has, you've kind of outlasted the zombies, and you get that many points. Game's played over 3 rounds. The people with the most amount of points at the end of the round 3 is the winner. Matt? Filling on art and components.
It's a single deck card game. It's a linen texture card stock, which is fine, unremarkable. The artwork is sort of cartoony. It looks to me like it might be one of the Smash Up artists. The zombies, everything's humorous. The zombies are wearing, wedding dresses, Hawaiian outfits, what have you. The people depicted in the pictures are all, very cartoony, and so it's definitely got a lighthearted bent.
It's child-friendly.
It's child-friendly. It's not a gory zombie type game at all. But there's really not much to it. You fold out rule book and the 1 deck of cards, which is pretty low price point, so it's okay. How would you rate this game?
I'm going to give this game a pass. This is in the same vein as Flux and Munchkin, and I'm not a big fan of those games at all. And to me, this game took it down even another level. There's very little actual play you're doing here. It has that kind of Munchkin, not Flux mechanic, but Munchkin mechanic where you flip over the top card. Is it good? Yay! Is it bad? Oh! And then you have a couple cards in your hand you start with, and you can kind of add them up, but you're at the whims of the deck. You don't make there's no tactical or planning or anything going on in this. So, complete pass for me. Matt, how about you?
This is a big old pass for me, too. The last thing you want to do when you're bringing out another zombie-themed game is make a bad game. I think there's so many on the market that if your game is not exceptional, you're wasting everybody's time. This is another import from Japan that AEG has done. They do a lot of those. And this is the worst one I've ever played. It's total randomness. If you play Magic the Gathering, you don't ever want to be in a top decking situation. This is the whole game of top decking. You just turn over the card and hope for the best.
Oh, it's a zombie, you lose.
I lost when I played this game. Not a good game. Pass. I'd say pass on most zombie games these days, but if you gotta have one, this is not it.
Whew. All right, well, thanks for catching up on our review, guys. I hope it helped you make your purchasing decision, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you.